Hey guys, it's Riker, and I really want to apologize for the lack of updates to Metroid Prime 2, but preparing for class and other things coming up, as well as a major Magic tournament that I went to recently, just preparing for that sort of thing, I have not had time to record commentary for Metroid Prime 2. Anyway, this is my second try at the Spider Ball Guardian. Now that I know him a little bit better, especially his final phase attack pattern, this shouldn't be so bad. I do have Metroid Prime Trilogy now. I might show off a couple of the differences between this version and the Trilogy version of Metroid Prime 2, but I doubt it. Like, one thing I might show is how much easier the Spider Guardian fight is in the Trilogy version, simply because of the Spring Ball. They didn't actually reduce his damage like I thought they did. It's just that the fight is made so much easier with the Spring Ball. The only boss that they actually reduced the amount of damage he did was the Boost Guardian. And also, I can imagine that the Wii controls make certain bosses like Chica a lot easier. And as far as my progress on my practice run for Metroid Prime 3, I am up to the final boss, but I'm having a lot of trouble with it. So rest assured, there is going to be a Metroid Prime 3 LP, and it's likely going to be after Metroid Prime 2, since I'm hopefully going to get off my lazy ass and go out to Best Buy or someplace and get some splitters. I just want to ask around a couple people who use the same device as I do, what you guys use for equipment to record off your TV sets, especially if you use Dazzle, because I'm pretty sure that I could get away with using the same kind of input for Dazzle that I do for the device I use. So any of you guys that use Dazzle to record and you split it from your TV as opposed to playing on your computer screen, could you tell me what specific kind of splitters that you recommend to do your recordings, and try to keep it, like, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on this since this is just videos, but yeah, just try to keep it under like $40 if possible. If not, just give me recommendations and then I'll consider it. But I am going to get splitters for Metroid Prime 3 because I tried playing it on my original setup and it just doesn't work. I can't, like, the input lag just makes it way too hard. And there's actually a little bit of input lag on my TV. It's not near as bad as it is playing on the computer, but I still get some. And it makes it a real pain. Like, to give you an idea, playing Metroid Prime 3 on my computer, I died like 4 or 5 times on the first boss. But then I go move everything over to my TV, and I can, for the most part, get through the game just fine on hyper mode. I've had a bit of trouble with some of the bosses. But yeah, this is what you have to do to this guy, and it's what really makes him annoying, is that he can just trap you like this. If I had a choice doing this now, and I know you guys would probably disagree with this because this version of the game is harder, I would really have loved to use the Trilogy version instead, just because of how much easier this boss fight is. And I have a feeling this isn't going to work. I don't think he's going to be able to get over to the other side fast enough. A couple days ago, I got a private message from Nintendo Capri Sun saying that he has no plans to LP Super Mario Galaxy 2. This means that... what's my next major project going to be? Now that I'm done with Super Mario Galaxy, I'm going to go down to one major project, which is Metroid Prime 2. After Metroid Prime 2, I'm going to do Metroid Prime 3. And given how many more recording sessions I have, I don't think I'm going to finish Metroid Prime 2 until probably March. And then I'm going to do Metroid Prime 3, which will probably take me about 3 months, if I can keep a decent upload schedule. So that'll be, what, April, May. So, assuming Super Mario Galaxy comes out on time, I mean, it's still TBA 2010, but if it comes out at some decent time, I'm thinking I'm going to do my LP of Super Mario Galaxy 2 sometime during the summer. It all depends on what is available at the college this summer and things like that. Just what happens to me in life. I don't know how much I touched on this in the original recording, but when he's down to one hit is the most annoying part, because you have to hit the bomb slots bam 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 in order to finish this guy off. Otherwise he's going to reset and you have to start over again from that segment. And since this guy does about 50 damage a hit, you can lose a lot of health in a hurry. The input lag from my system doesn't really help much here either, since there is the place where you bomb is on an elevated surface. So if you overshoot, you can go down. That explains why I pass over the top of it so much. Now if I can just pull this off without doing it too much. There we go, finally! Stupid Spider Guardian, go away and give me the Spider Ball! Now I don't really have anything hard to worry about until the end of the game. Because there's like, what? 1, 2... I think there's only 3 or 4 more bosses in the whole game after this. Because there's, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4 bosses left after this. So you guys aren't going to see a boss fight for a long time. Well, no, after the next one, because the next boss fight's coming up pretty quickly. If the progression of items in this game hasn't been obvious, the next item that we get is oh no, there's 5 bosses, excuse me. Not 4. I forgot a small detail. But anyway, the next boss that we have to fight, if you haven't figured it out from the item progression, is the Power Bomb Guardian. And the Power Bomb Guardian is not in the Sanctuary Fortress. We actually have to do a whole bunch of backtracking. But after you get the Spider Ball, there's some rooms on the way out of the Sanctuary Fortress that change, and I would like to show that off. But as soon as I get outside of the Sanctuary Fortress, I'm just going to cut to where the Power Bomb Guardian is. Or, well, once I get back to Torvis, which is where the Power Bomb Guardian is, I'll just probably cut to the nearest save point and then show you how to get there. There's a missile expansion back here as well that you'll want to pick up. And now that we have the Spider Ball, navigation of the Sanctuary Fortress and Inghive becomes a lot easier.